Okay, I tried to start this and had a broadcast forbidden, but this seems to have worked. So this is episode 10, and you can summarize episode 9 with 3 hours, no progress. Had nothing to do with the disaster. I'm seeing in the sequence it almost looks like that, but no, it's everything to do with trying to make Grasshopper hook up properly with the database, and basically the inefficiency of doing that with ChatGPT working very indirectly on an image in our virtual private server. So what are we going to do? What we're going to do today is continue, but I'm going to because I basically exceeded the context window. So see, I just need to review this to make sure it says what I want it to. Especially at the end. Next step's not yet done. Okay, here's my proceed one step at a time. Precision over speed. Okay, no wildcard file ops. So I'm going to edit that a wee bit. So let's start up the new chat. We'll put this in. We'll scroll down here to the bottom. Do not rework caddy. Do not refactor doctrine. Let's proceed one. Okay. Safety rules strict. Oh, dang. Jeez, I can't write. Do not guess. If you are not sure of something, ask. Alright. Well, we have to wait for this. Okay. Okay, it's going to try to pick up where we left off. Sorry, I'm not speaking, I'm just typing here, but I need to get this going here. I'm going to approach this problem from a different angle. I want to be able to edit the Grasshopper code inside the Docker container directly, or to efficiently edit it outside the container and upload. This will allow me to quickly test what's happening with my Perl code. Okay, now what else do I want to tell it before I move on? I'll just ask it, do you need me to provide you with the caddy file and compose.yml that are in serve proxy confirm. All right, so we'll do that. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, I'm going to clear my screen. Okay, so there's my clean screen cleared. Let's inspect, and we'll send back the spine-mounted read-write from the host. This includes, okay. So I can directly edit on the host, no rebuilds, no SSHing. Okay, good. Next, single safe step. Open this file in your editor. Okay. Copy code. All right, so we'll open, oops. Not the one I want. That's the one I want. So nano, and then my file. Oh, okay. So here we go. So hello from server test. And okay, PRE. All right, Control X, Y. Okay, and then we'll just do that. Yes. The change appeared. Awesome. Server test, we'll put it right before the multi-site match loop. Okay, you don't know where, okay. I don't think you know what's in server test. Okay, let's just go, let's go into server test. All right. So that's all the recent stuff. Now server test is going to do a whole bunch of stuff here, finding out what the environment is. It's going to check for modules, it's going to test local libraries, it's going to require grasshopper.pl, and then it's going to create a new site object. And this is generally where, okay, yeah, it creates the site object, but it fails on the database access fail. So let's go back to here. So we see Grasshopper, and it cannot determine the name of the database to use. So please initialize site, right? And we don't want to do that because the site already exists. So here's where it's failing. So it's in the it's in Grasshopper itself. So we need to look at Grasshopper itself. So let's exit from here, and we want to nano into grasshopper.pl. And see if I can, find so that's Control F, I think. Yeah. Okay. So package. Grasshopper site. Yeah. Good. All right. So we load the site object, find the home directory, okay, so there's the data dir, host dir CGI bin data. Should be there still. Okay. Now DB info. Okay, so here's where we're going to try to find. Okay, so first of all, okay, it'll find the data file, otherwise it'll die. Okay. And okay, cannot determine the name of the database to use, right? So that's our issue. That's right there. That's where we're failing. So let's see what we're looking for. Let's Control C. Okay. Now to ChatGPT. This is where it's failing. It's in CGI bin grasshopper.pl. Oh, didn't copy. Okay, all this is still highlighted. Let's try a right click. That appears to have pasted something instead. Okay, I can do a Control C. First, let's get rid of this. And I'm going to cut all this, and then I'll exit the file without saving it. Okay, so that is Control K. Right, and now Control X, and no, do not save the buffer. Okay, so, oh, it still didn't work. Okay. So, oops. All right, I'll gather the code from another source. Okay. All right, I'll just give it the whole subject, the whole function. All right. Here is where it's failing. Okay, failures exactly here. This is a raw regex interpolation, not a string comparison. Any regex meta characters. All right. This is a known classic Perl foot gun. Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll do. Although that would, okay, this will be safer, but that would not explain Control F, search for grasshopper site. I don't know if it's case sensitive or not. There we go. Oh, crap. Control F. Package. Grasshopper site. Control F. Package. Grasshopper site. Case sensitive. All right. Okay. DB info. here's where it says I'm going wrong. Put it in. And let's do a little diagnosis while we're here. Do that without making the line visible. I'll just make the line visible and hide this from the video. And self. st host. In there anyways, just in case. And I'll give it some space. Control X. All right, now let's run it. See what we get. Oh, let's hide the result. Okay. Doesn't even seem to have a value for mine. Okay, I'm going to change these passwords later, so forget it. Okay. Okay, I'll just show you and then we'll change these later. Okay. So, these are the actual lines from multisite.txt. But I don't seem to have a value. Right. It's nano back in there. Control F, package, grasshopper, site. I should probably look for the actual thing. Sub DB info. That's probably a better way to do it. All right, so we don't seem to have a value for line here. It seems to be the problem. So line, and then I'll just say self. Okay, Control S, that writes it. I don't need to leave this. I'll just go back and it should run properly. Yeah, line. Oh, self fallacies. Okay. Line fallacies. Okay, this should match right here. Why isn't this matching? This should match. Let's diagnose whether it matches or not. Oops, I keep going into the wrong place here. Alright, so we'll come back down here. So if we get that, print match. Give it a line feed to Control S. Now we'll run it. Okay, it does match. Okay. So URL located, unless self database name. Oh. But it's not correctly picking up the second item. That's kind of weird. So let's test that. Print self database name. Name, Control S. Now we'll run this. Oop, bare word database. Typo somewhere. Oh. No. Oh, I see. Okay. That's the sort of mistake that ChatGPT would never make. Match. DB name is always DB name. But we don't seem to have. Why? We didn't. That's very strange. Oh, because I put it out. I put it in here after the parentheses. Okay, Control S. Duh. Again, the sort of mistake ChatGPT wouldn't make. And I don't get DB name even. It says match, and then it seems to jump. Oh, last. Okay. What last does, like once we get a match, there's no need to keep going. I've forgotten. There, I think that's what it was. Forget the actual syntax. Alright, DB name, nothing. It's just not there. Okay. We're getting closer. Getting closer. So, let's see a few of these other things. Split. /t line. Print. Don't know if this will work, but it might, so we'll try it. Well, it sometimes isn't able to pick out the whole expanded variable. Ah, okay, so it didn't use a tab. You stupid ChatGPT. Okay. ChatGPT added the line and did not delimit it with a tab. But it looked like it was. Okay. Problem. The lines added by ChatGPT to multisite.txt were not tab delimited. Requires real tab characters. But you stupidly did something different. So let's go into multisite.txt. Okay, so Control X, CD data, CD data, ls. Oh, I'm not there. Okay, that's all right. Okay, nano. Data / multi-site.txt. Oops. Right. So I don't know what you did instead. Oh, there's that line right there. Okay, is what's doing it. Okay, so we'll just delete that entire line. And the other one. Okay. We'll save that, and I bet you it works now. Okay, now we're getting, that's better. We're getting access denied. Okay, much better. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Okay, that confirms it. Okay. I've confirmed and fixed the error. Didn't even say I'm sorry. Now I have a new error. So what I want to do is gRSShopper plink in MySQL. Give user gRSShopper plink access to the database, to the fallacy database. Then I will manually update the password, the new password, in multi-site txt. Now, I'm going to consider this a temporary. I'd really just hide the passwords in an environment declaration or something, but let's just do this for now. Or even just encrypt it. Just something rather than having them open. Okay, yes, proceed. All right. Change the password. Choose a new password and keep it handy. All right, that's what I'll do. Yeah. Get. Okay. Okay. So let's go into it. Okay, so we're going to exit out of here. We're going to go into SQL. Enter password. Uh-oh. I don't remember the root password. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. I wrote it down. All right. And it's off screen, so you can't see it at the moment. And execute one statement. Okay. Password. So execute one statement only. So I'm going to copy that code, putting it down off screen. Put that in the command. Okay, And now I'm going to enter it into the SQL, but I'm going to do it off screen. So, don't want multiple line paste. Shouldn't be a multiple line paste. Oh, right, because I copied from. Okay. Now it should all be a single line paste. And now we'll paste it. It says 0 rows affected. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Let's see. Good. Password changes confirmed. Okay. All right. Now we're going to grant it. Grant all privileges. Oh, right. We're going to get the same issue. The multi-line. Okay. And here's the result. Now we'll update multi-site with the new password, and that'll fix that. So okay, so let's exit. And now I'm going to edit multisite.txt again off screen because I'm changing the password. I don't want you to see it, so I don't have to do this again. All right. It's a bit of a glare on the other screen. It's a bit hard to read. Other version of Plunk or fallacies. All right, save that and let's see if it works. Still got a database connection error, still access denied. Using password, yes. Okay. Just use the same password. Okay. Silly. this, but all right, so back in Maria. Back into, oh, there it is, okay. Back into Maria. Oh, right, I need the password to get into Maria. Okay. And now this command. Oops, identified by the same password, which I will put in here. And we'll run this. Still multiple lines, is it? Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I see what happened. Alright, I've done that. That should work now. Nope, still database connection error. Access denied. How annoying. Oh, no. I've also shown the new password here. Oh, I see what happened. I didn't change it down there. Alright. We're going to have to change the password again. So, we'll alter the user with a new password. This was my error, not ChatGPT's. Okay. Alright, and now we'll grant the privileges. Probably shouldn't need to restate the password. Alright, we'll exit. And then we'll go into Nano and we'll actually edit everything with the new password. The new password. this. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, one more. All right, Control S. Now it's going to work, but I'll test it away from the video, and it didn't work. One more thing to change then, or to try then. Back into the Maria database, entering the root password into the Maria database. Real exciting video seeing all this happen offline, eh? Okay, and I didn't use the more specific instruction last time, so I'm going to use it this time. So entering it. Okay, then we'll exit. All right, now we'll test it again. Database access successful. Yay. Okay. Now I'm going to edit my site test so that it doesn't display all the passwords. Yeah, and that's in Grasshopper or in site test, yeah, multi-site. So let's go edit that. Right, server test. We'll go all the way down. Oh no, it's actually in Grasshopper where it's printing this stuff out. Right. Grasshopper, okay, and then Control F, and you can see this one. This one's okay to see. So Control F, and see now let's sub get site. No. Okay. Oh, it was 2. Right. Oh, well, okay. Control F. Package. Grasshopper. Site. Alright, we'll scroll down to where we need to be. Home. DB info. Sub DB info. Okay. So we're going to remove this line. And we're going to remove this line. And I believe there's another one down here we're going to remove. oh, this whole thing, right? Oh yeah, and that too, so. All right, get rid of all of that. And then we'll move on to the next error. But that's okay. I expected other errors. Okay. Control S. Let's test. All right. Very good. Okay. The test is successful. I'm just going to do this off screen just in case. Control X. Yeah, just as well. I see I have the password exposed there on that screen, but now it's not. Okay, so here we are again, and here's the test site running with the database access successful. And failed to load site configuration data at line 262. So what is the site configuration data? So let's go into gRSShopper, look at line 262 and see what we see. Go to line 262. Oh, I see. Control slash 262 STH execute or die. Okay, so we don't have the data. Select star from config. Failed to load site configuration data. Select star from config. Okay. There should be a configuration file in the configuration table in the database. Okay. Okay, so let's come back here. Database access seeds. Next error. Okay. And we'll print the error. Here we go. And we'll put her in here, see what it says. Clean next failure. Okay, so we want to check. Have we already imported? I think so, but I don't know. We need to check. Copy code. And so we're going to go, this will take us, okay, let's exit from here. Nope, because I didn't change anything, except by accident. Now we'll enter the password. Entering password, and we got nothing. Let's just show tables. Okay. Yeah, there are no tables. There's nothing inside the database. Okay, so we're going to import all the stuff. Yeah, and we know that it's there, so let's not paste it there. We're going to paste it here. Should ask for a password. Oh, you stupid. Why is it denying me access? Oh, it's just zipping right through it. There must be a second line. Huh. Okay. Copy code and then inside the container. Right. Okay. Duh. Okay. And then inside the container, we'll run this. Okay. Oh, but it says no such files. Right. So the path can't work. Oh, and we're not in the container anymore, are we? Yes, we are. Right. Copy code. All right. Let's show the results. Serve exists when it's empty, so the imports directory is not mounted. We will want to mount it, run this on the host. think this is going to fail. Back to the host, running this, and we get the same error again. No, we tried that. It generates an error. Remember? We need to move fallacy SQL to volume that is mounted in the container. Stupid. Just my, again, it's a ChatGPT loop. So, okay. On the host run, and then we'll confirm it's there. Yep, okay. We'll do that, paste the results. Sincerely don't think this will work either, but hey, you never know. Oh, it did work. Okay. Well, I mean, it got to the point of asking for the password. There we go. See the options table. Okay. The import stopped early, so the rest of the schema may be missing. Yeah, it looks like maybe that's what happened. No, I don't think it did actually. So. Okay, we're gonna see what's in it now. Password. Tables and fallacy. Fallacy. I'm really not sure this is saving me time using ChatGPT. Import this table while skipping table exists errors. Okay. Let's do that. Force fallacy. Right, okay. Yeah, it's nice to know there's a command that lets you do that. Enter the password once again. Still got an error. Crap. So I'll just give it this information to it. I hate to give it so much. Okay, that's the force command. Hate to give it so much because that really empties the or fills up the context window in a hurry. Well, there are no tables in it. I just did that, but we'll do it again, okay? Because you're not sure. You're not sure. Database, fallacy, table line. Oh, there's something there, okay. This is so frustrating. I can do this a lot easier manually. Cleanest way is to wipe and import once. So I'm going to drop it. Right, okay. I agree. Yeah, let's wipe it. And we're not deleting it, we're just dropping it. That way all the passwords will still work. Very important. Okay. Now we'll just import. Ask for a password. It does. Put the password in. Okay, now we'll confirm. Let's see what's there. Nope. So let's just show tables generally. And then we'll change the root password. Oh, only a There's nothing in except fallacy. But surely there's more in that database than that. Maybe there isn't. I'm going to go see, I'm going to open it up here. All right. There's the table fallacy. And and that's it. Okay, so it seems to only have the one table. All right, so we're going to go back to reclaim. Let's reload this, I think, because fallacy just stopped, as I recall. Yeah, let's start it up. Maybe what I did is saved only the one directory by accident somehow. Okay. And we'll open it up. Open up the SQL database. All right, there's all kinds of stuff, and it didn't go. Okay. So I need to export the entire database. Export. Okay, go. 5.8 megabytes. That would appear to be more like it. I'll rename it fallacies. I'll put it in E. Okay. Okay, I found the problem. The uploaded database only had one table. I have exported the full database, and it's on E fallacies.sql. We need to drop fallacy, drop table fallacy, then import fallacies.sql into fallacy. Yep. policies is not yet copied onto the VPS. Oh, just say not yet, okay. All right. Okay, so we'll run this from PowerShell. No, not here. Still here, but in the other tab. Right, there we go. No such files or directory. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go through that again. Did it end up in images? Just looking for it. No, it's not in images. I don't know where it would have gone. We'll just download it again. That's not it. OVHP, just try it again, go. I didn't ask you to do, it's a stupid double click. Show in folder. Okay. Rename it fallacies. And then try to get it into E. Okay, it appears to have gotten it into E, and let's try this command again. That's better. Could not resolve VPS host. Oh, jeepers. What is my VPS host? C to copy that and go all the way back down. There we go. Okay, it's uploaded. For the record, my VPS host is all right. Run exactly this on the VPS. And then it gives me 3 commands, but they might all work. Okay, it's going to ask for the password. It'll probably ask me for the password 3 times. Only twice. Okay. Port OK. Oh, okay. We'll run this. Perfect. Okay, excellent. All right, let's tell it of the success. Awesome. We loaded the options table. Hit the full test endpoint. And we got an error. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm going to stop here. Stop here. It's lunchtime. Here I will need a set of instructions for the next new chat. And there's my continuation handoff. I'm going to call this an episode. So we got ChatGPT. We got the got Grasshopper loaded. We got Grasshopper talking to the database, and it loaded the site. And the next step is user authentication to actually be able to go in and edit the site and use Grasshopper as a user. So that's what we'll do, but we're going to do that next. And then I think we can start uploading large numbers of Grasshopper sites, and we'll be through this step hopefully fairly quickly. But you know, you see how it's going so far. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for joining me. If you did, you probably didn't, but that's